Hi, this is Joe Chambers. Welcome to Musicians Hall of Fame Backstage the Vault Series. Today's clip is from our 2019 award show and concert. Unfortunately, it's now the late, great Don Everly who was inducted for our Iconic Riff Award. Don was excited about this because of all the awards he had won, he had never been awarded something for his innovative guitar playing, especially the intro that he did on Wake Up Little Susie. We had the great honor of having Paul Simon scheduled to come in and perform with Don. Paul rented a private jet in New York, sitting on the runway, 40 grand. He couldn't use it because he'd caught the flu and couldn't come down. I get this phone call that he's not going to be here and I'm in a jam. Luckily, we had Musicians Hall of Fame inductee Ricky Skaggs on the show, as well as one of our great friends, Gordon Kennedy, who always plays background guitar and so forth for every one of our shows. And you may know Gordon if you heard the song If I Could Change the World by Eric Clapton. He also co-produced Peter Frampton's Fingerprints album, which was a Grammy-winning album. I said, would you guys mind singing Wake Up Little Susie since Paul Simon's not going to be here? So on a moment's notice, they did. You'll see that Don was extremely excited about it, as was the audience. Hope you enjoy it. Also, we have to throw a big shout out and thanks to the great Paul Shaffer for emceeing the show and for starting off this part of the show and reading a statement that Paul had sent since he couldn't be here. If you like it, be sure to hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new content. Once again, Wake Up Little Susie, honoring 2019 Iconic Riff Award winner, the late great Don Everly.
Each induction year, we honor an iconic riff from one of our favorite songs, and tonight, Paul Simon was scheduled to present that award, but he has been taken ill, and he couldn't be with us. But he did send this message, which I'd like to read. He says, Don Everly's unique and inimitable, well, he says it better than that, inimitable acoustic guitar work has endured and influenced thousands and thousands of players around the world. I am one of them. He was personally tutored by the legendary Bo Diddley and the great country music flat pickers who performed on his father, Ike Everly's radio show. Don took those influences and created a sound that stands at the epitome of the marriage of rhythm and blues and country music. He is one of the great innovators and a founding father of rock and roll. So here's to you, Don Everly, a star in the pantheon of stars. That's from Paul Simon. Yes. Paul, feel better, get well. And right now, to substitute and help us out, I would like to ask the 2016 Musicians Hall of Fame inductee and Country Music Hall of Fame member Ricky Skaggs to come back out here and pinch hit for our friend Paul Simon. Ricky Skaggs, everybody.
Don't mind pitch hitting for Paul Simon and present the Musicians Hall of Fame Iconic Riff Award, which is one of the awards I love, to one of his musical heroes. And I've got to say, for a boy from Kentucky, it'll be an honor for me for another Kentucky boy, too. Since I'm pitch hitting, let's just say in baseball terms, back in 1956, the recording studios were hitting grand slams here in Nashville. And on first base, the extraordinary musicality of the Everlys. At second base, the songwriting talents of husband and wife team Felice and Boodle Bryant. And on third base, the echoing Echoplex sounds of Chet Atkins' guitar influences. Then you put together the peerless Nashville studio musicians up to the plate, and they knock it out of the park. A grand slam. And one of those grand slams was the song that was the Everly's second hit in 1957. It spent 26 weeks on the top 10 charts and quickly became a favorite of Paul's when he and Artie, that's what it says, Artie, were recording as Simon and Garfunkel. Felice and Boudleaux Bryant wrote it in 1956, conveniently left the holes in the music for Don Everly's acoustic guitar work. And that masterful, iconic riff on Wake Up Little Susie is why we're here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Don Everly. Don. The Musicians Hall of Fame is honored to welcome Don Everly.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. After all these years, 60 years or something's gone by, I'd like to thank my wife. She's here. And her sister. She's here too. Anyway, it's been a pleasure. All these years, it has been. I loved it. I love the music here tonight. I love all the musicians here in Nashville. I never felt Nashville was going to turn into Music City, but it did. Anyway, thank you.
Feel like I'm at one of those church services where you don't know whether you're supposed to stand up or sit down. So anyway. Okay. Thank you, Garth, for letting me use your guitar. Folks, I don't know, but maybe you'd like to hear that iconic riff, wouldn't you? All right, Gordon, here we go. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. We both been sound asleep. Wake up, little Susie, and weep. The movie's over, it's 4 o'clock, and we're in trouble deep. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, what are you gonna tell your mama? What are you gonna tell your pop? What are you gonna tell your friends when they say, ooh la la, wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, I told your mama that you'd be back again. Well, Susie, baby, it looks like moved again. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. We gotta go home. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up. That movie was so hot, didn't have much of a plot. We fell asleep, our goose is cooked, our reputation is shot. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, what you gonna tell your mama? What you gonna tell your pop? What you gonna tell your friends when they say, ooh la la, wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Oh! Gordo! Thank you, folks.